So live and let die. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. I still have bronchitis, I think. So we're checking out Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney and Wings, cover by Emily, Linge, and Sina, who I haven't reacted to in a while, but I have, watched her videos, and she's a very good drummer, of course. So what do we have here for the information? Warning! This video may potentially trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised. Really? Is it filmed in a music video type of way? Huh. Hadn't seen that warning before in an Emily video, since it's for the most part very like static filming. But yeah, I've heard the song before, and I think the Beatles are the greatest band of all time. Therefore, Paul McCartney, Sir Paul McCartney, is one of the GOATs. What year did this come out? Maybe 1978, something like that. Oh wow, I was okay. You know what? Just forget I said that, because I'm not gonna edit this video and make myself look more accurate than I am. So just forget it. It was released in 2007. For some reason, yeah, because it is. Here's the thing, though. It is the theme song of the 1973 James Bond film of the same name, and its accompanying soundtrack album. So what's maybe it was re-released in 2007? Interesting. Or was the original by Guns N' Roses? See, now I'm getting deep into the bushes here, because I've heard the song by Guns N' Roses and Paul McCartney and the Wings. I think I've heard both versions. They're very similar, I think. Anyway, I think I should just get into the reaction, because otherwise people are gonna get, kind of anxious and maybe even angry. So grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's begin.
When you were young and your heart was an open book, you used to say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. But if this ever-changing world in which we're living makes you give in and cry, say live and let die. Live and let die. Live and let die.
It's a very interesting segment of the song. Chaotic, sped up,
what did it matter to you when you got a job to do? You gotta do it well. You gotta give the other fella hell.
So there's the epilepsy visuals. And they slow it down dramatically.
You used to say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. If this ever-changing world in which we're living makes you give in and cry, say live and let die. Hey, live and let die.
It's kind of a grim song if you think about it. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. So I have the lyrics here. There's not that many. It's a very short lyric song. And it's very repetitive. Live and let die. See, usually, we think the phrase is live and let live, right? Like, just kind of mind your own business, live your life, and don't hurt anyone else. Just let people, be themselves, live their lives. But to say live and let die, it just has sort of this heavy energy to it. At least I've always thought about this song in the same way, and how they speed it up here in this like orchestra kind of chaotic fashion, that it does make me feel kind of anxious, right? It's part of it's like, oh my god, did I miss my bus? Like, what happened? And then they slow it down again. It's like dun 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 dun, open book. You used to say live and let live. You know you did. See, that's the thing. That was the saying, and then they changed it. But if this ever-changing world in which we're living makes you give in and cry, this is my whole point of the video, right? Say live and let die. So the song is basically saying, we've already gave up. We've given up. We're crying. We're distraught. We're depressed. We're like, F it. The world is coming to an end, and I don't like that mentality. That's not to say I don't like the song, but there's some people out there in social media. They're whatever happens. Sometimes it's meme-ish, right, as a joke, but otherwise it's like, whenever you read probably once a month that there's a meteor heading towards Earth in soon, and people are like, yeah, just whatever, just let it happen. This country's already messed up. Of this, and this world is already gone to the birds. So people have that mentality, and it's just like, why? Like, why? We're everything. You're overall, like, you're good. Just don't. I don't connect with that mentality. So for that reason, I'm out. No, this is not Shark Tank. For that reason, I think the song is kind of depressing, and like I said, it has a darker undertone. But the singing here, of course, it's very good. Like I said, it's not a lot. There's not many lyrics, not many vocals here overall. Mostly just the chorus, live and let die. Sina went kind of crazy with the drums here. I think that was maybe the highlight, because this has very dramatic drums. The other instruments, which, by the way, I'm going to read here. Who else worked on this? We got Rick Benbow on keyboards, also kind of dramatic. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Ian Watts, additional piano, and Mike Wilbury, guitars and bass. So respect to them as well. Congratulations for participating. The heroes behind the camera that we never see, but they're there producing the music and making it happen. And to go along with the idea of the heaviness of this track and how chaotic it is, maybe that's why they put special effects on here, because for the most part in Emily videos they never use these crazy filters and special effects, but here they did, right? Hence the warning sign for the epilepsy, and it's like the flashing lights, and then it's the multiplying effect that goes on for infinity. Like, we got some frames here, Dune 3 divided in 3, so we get the different angles even from Sina. Then they change them up. This one's bigger than the two to the side, almost like when you have a Zoom meeting and you have the main window and then the other two on the side. See, like that's kind of crazy for an Emily video. Unexpected. But yeah, Sina always focused, you know, doing her task and wearing an England shirt, which you know, I've recognized all my life because my grandmother went to England when I was young in the late 60s, actually, you know, the Beatles era, and actually had my uncle there. So my uncle is British, and they have had, you know, England themed things around the house when I was growing up. So that's been sort of like since my childhood. I remember the England flag and things associated with the UK. But anyway, very good performance, dark song, and that's gonna be my final opinion, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.